Hi everyone, I want to teach you how to make sausage real quick. This is a recipe I kind of learned in my culinary program, but I found a quicker way to make sausage. This came from my Garde Manger class. So in your Garde Manger class, you learn a lot of your sausages, your bacons, your smoking, and your so many different ingredients that you use in a cold pantry, what we call the cold pantry. So it's a really good class. I think it was one of my favorite classes that I took, and with a chef who happened to be from France, so it was really cool. So just a really quick short version. I've already mixed in the ingredients, but I have my spices out here so that you could see them. And what I basically mixed in was some granulated onion, some granulated garlic, some black pepper, and you kind of have to wing how you want the flavors. I just kind of played with it and then test it later. And then I added some sea salt, but I also improvised a little bit with some smoked salt that I found, and to give it that little smoky flavor. And I put in some cumin seed, and I just basically put pinches in. So then I put in some celery seed, which is already ground up, that I found at the store. And then I put in just a little bit of coriander. I wanted that little sweetness in there, and some red chili flakes. And I love these pepper flakes. That it kind of gives it a little spicy Italian flavor. And then, let's see, my skillet is heating up for the sausage, so I'm going to turn that off real quick. And then I put in some poultry sage that has different poultry seasonings in there. It's a blend, and because it has the sage in it, so I wanted to put a little bit. But this is what makes it taste like sausage, is the fennel seed. And you can find it ground. I couldn't find it ground, but I found it in a seed. And what I did was I took some out, and I just kind of banged it with a little rock, just banged it a little bit, and then I put it in a strainer, and I just tapped over it to get, and then stir it up, and to get all the seed, the inside of the seed out, and to leave the outside, the hull out. Okay, and so and like I said, you can season it however you like. I liked it a little bit spicy. And then to test the sausage, what you want to do is you want to take just a little bit of that sausage. And I've already did a little batch, but and I found out it needed a little bit more salt. And then just kind of put it in like that. Just put it in the hot skillet. Turn it back on. Make sure your skillet is hot, and then you just kind of wait to let it cook. And you want a nice color on it. But this is so, this smells so good. Oh, it smells really, really good. So if you want to dress up some ground beef, and you want to, and you could also add the links. Sometimes your aid has like attachments where you can make your sausage. You can ground up the beef. I already had the beef was already grounded, so I didn't have to ground it. And then I just added the seasonings to it. Really easy. And this is how you make chorizo as well. If you want to pick it up a little bit, you can add some chili powder, and then it'll be a chorizo. And it's so delicious. It's not hard at all. It's so easy. Anybody could do this. Well, that is if you like being in the kitchen. So Still, just play with it, and then you can kind of figure out what you like, what you don't like. Let's flip this over. See, it's nice, it's starting to cook a little bit. Press on it. Okay. So I'm making the sausage, and I'm going to try to figure out what I'm going to do with it. So I want to make a meal with it. So I had to show you how to make the sausage. I don't think I've done a clip. But it's really easy. I mean, can't stop saying how easy it is. But if I were you, I'd put a little bit of fat in it. If you want to add some fat, some more, if you wanted a little bit. I didn't put any fat in it because I figured that the chicken already has enough fat. So this way it's lean. And I control the fat. But since I didn't put any fat in it, it's usually 30% fat. You can have some the fat from the back of the pig. You're going to have to grind it up with the meat. So if you have a butcher that can do that for you, that'd be great. Add a little bit of that pork fat if you'd like. But like I said, this is chicken, so I made my own chicken sausage. And this is how you can make your chorizo as well. You're going to make sure that's thoroughly cooked. You want to test it. Make sure that's how you want your season. Alrighty. It's starting to smoke up a little bit, so I'm going to... That's pretty much done. Take a piece of that. I'm trying to put it in my fat so that it can... Yeah. I'm going to thoroughly cook it. I'm going to try it. Use a fork, but it's a little bit hot. Mmm. That's delicious. I'd probably use a little bit more salt. And these are spices that I like putting in my sausage. You can eliminate any of these spices, and I'm sure you can find a recipe in one of your favorite recipes. Just mix it up, and there you have it. You have your sausage. Alright, talk to you later.